Hi, Chef William here. And if there's one thing everyone says about me, this guy is normal. Not strange at all. And I am going to make something normal because that's what Chef William makes. Normal food that doesn't threaten anybody. Because that's why you tune into this channel, isn't it? Just see normal. Not! We're making a grilled blackened fish burrito. That's not normal. Normal people don't do that. I never said I was normal. I said I wasn't crazy. And even that is a gray area. But if you want to see how to make this crazy burrito, I'm the guy to teach it to you. And we're going to get started with that right now because it's so good. All right, let's get started. I'm going to get started by slicing up some radishes nice and thin. I love the flavor that these things add. Just put those in a bowl off to the side while we make our slaw. This is some red and green cabbage on the mandolin. Just shave it super thin. We're going to put that in a bowl here. We're going to chop up some pineapple. Fresh is great, but canned will do fine. Just throw that in the bowl. We're going to put some salt and the juice of an entire lime in here. That's going to really bring out the flavors, help break down the cabbage a little bit and give it a little bit of dressing on there. It's going to go great with our fish. Just set that in the fridge for at least an hour and move on to the next thing. I'm going to make blackened fish burrito. What do you need? Blackened fish. The fish I'm using here is some Dover sole. I got a couple fillets here. It's about 0.4 pounds, something like that. That seems to work pretty well for one good size burrito. We're going to put a lot of other stuff in it too. But you can use other fish. You can use tilapia, the king of all fish, the swai, or whatever that you pronounce that. Thin fish is great. You could do this with blackened catfish. Oh, that'd be really good probably. Can you do it with blackened salmon? Sure. Are we just going to name every fish? Sure, why not? Cod works great, but you got to cut it in really small pieces. The key to blackening is really getting the seasoning all over it and not letting the seasoning get wet before it goes in the oil and gets fried. Because if it gets wet, it gets soggy, and then it gets gummy, and then it gets gross. So we have to do this in batches. If you're making a large amount, I'm not making a large amount. This will be enough to go in here. Just got this from the local fishmonger at the store. I don't think they like being called that. I didn't ask, but I'm just assuming fishmonger probably isn't a term we use anymore, huh? It's not a hate crime, is it? I hope not. All right, this has to be very dry for this to work, because again, you don't want the blackening seasoning, which I have here. Recipes in the description below. Not this particular recipe. I will give you a generic blackening seasoning. This is my own that I'm working on having bottled. So of course I'm not giving you the recipe. Come on. But I'll give you a good one. I promise. I'll give you a very good one that's almost like that one. It's probably the one I used to originally develop this one. Probably. Sure, I wouldn't lie to you. All right, we're just going to get these nice and dry. Oop. Oh, we had a stowaway. We had a stowaway, folks. Okay, so we have. If we have a stowaway, do we have more? No, just the one. Okay, one stowaway. But you can see how paper thin this is. I can see the camera through. Can you see me? Yeah. Anyways, I wouldn't use it to rob a bank. They'd say something's fishy. I didn't think that joke through to start with. They know something was fishy when you walked in the door. That's better. That's the better punchline. Don't use it to rob a bank as a mask, because they know something was fishy when you walked in the door. I'm here all week, folks. All right, I'm just going to give this a little toss on this. I can do all three of these at once. Piece of cake. I got my cast iron over here with the oil in it. We're just going to do that. And now I'm going to cut these into strips because this whole piece doesn't work so good. So we're going to cut these into a couple of strips, not a ton. Just give them a little bit there. Then we can toss these a little bit better. But yeah, if you're doing more than three, or you have a really small pan, just only blacken them in stages just before you're going to put it in the oil, because when this gets gummy, again, That's so appetizing. Okay, that one's going on. All right, so we've got some of our blackening seasoning here on the board. I'm going to use some of that. We're going to flip these over so we get the other side because we're going to eat both sides. Dumb joke time. Okay. See? There we go. That's not so much. It's about perfect. That's a very nice amount. Oh yeah, I already got that good. Good. All right, we're just going to hit this side. The oil is already going. You really want your oil 350, 375. That will get you a nice crispy bit because you kind of want these a little bit crispy. Can you just do this in a dry pan? You could, but you're going to be missing out. Trust me, I've done this a few different ways, a few different things. And I like doing them in the oil, just a little bit, like 1/8 of an inch oil. Just enough to put the crispy corners on there. Trust me, you're going to love this. These are going in the oil. I will take you over to the camera over there and show you how I'm cooking these. So let's do that. To cook up our blackened fish, I'm just going to throw this in our cast iron pan here. You don't have to use cast iron. I just like it because it really holds the heat for frying stuff like this. It's fantastic. I've got maybe just over 1/8 of an inch of oil in here. It's just barely halfway up the fish, but the fish is super thin. This is going to cook really, really fast. Just get it all in here. You don't have to worry about crowding it too much because, again, it's cooking super fast. It's going to take about a minute aside, basically, for this. When it's cooked, just give it a flip there. We're going to cook it another minute the other side. That one's, oh, why does it mock me? Anyways, just give them all a flip. See, it's much faster when you do it on fast forward like that. It's way better. Another minute goes by. These things are done. The corners just have that beautiful little texture to it. I love it this way. Put them in a bowl, set them off to the side, turn the heat off on the pan so you don't burn your house down. And then we are ready to make our burrito. Oh my God, that's going to be so good. Don't you just love fish burritos? Oh wait, you never had a fish burrito? You're going to want one now. All right, folks, it's cooked. It's ready. We are making a blackened fish burrito. Oh, yeah. Let's do this thing. Okay, so what are we putting down first? Well, fish, obviously. How much fish? All of it? It'd be funny if I said halibut. Halibut. I don't know. Anyways, putting our fish in the middle. That's a nice amount of fish. She's a beauty. Okay, so we have our cabbage slaw here, which is beautiful, and a little bit of pineapple bits. If you find a pineapple bit, make sure you get that in there. All right, the beautiful thing about this is that we do not have to add lime juice to this because this is dressed in nothing but lime juice and a little bit of salt. Okay, radishes. Radishes, oh man, they're so important in this, seriously. Put these suckers in here. Don't put them all on the bottom. Don't just do that. Spread them around. You want little nuggets of flavor as you're going along. You don't need a lot of them. We're not going to put the whole thing in there. Okay. A little red onion. Little red onion's fantastic for this. It's great. Don't need a lot of it. Again, tortilla cheese. Oh, yeah. Come on, tortilla cheese. How much are we using? There you go. That'll work. That's perfect. That looks amazing. Sauce. Okay, you gotta sauce this thing, and you have to say it that way too. So I have Mexican crema, the sour cream here, not the crema, not the table cream. This is the sour cream. You can use the other. It works fantastic for this, but I have this and I love it. So I am saucing this thing up. Now, heat component. This is my Guillermo's taco sauce. Use a taco sauce in here, something really good. Something like a Pico Pica or even the Taco Bell stuff actually tastes pretty good in this, believe it or not. Don't use a vinegar-based thing like a, what's the, why do I always forget the name of the one? The famous one that has the wooden cap on it and the orange thing, and it's named after a city, but it's not made in the city. Somebody in the comments let me know what the name of that stuff is. The Tapatio and the other one with the, oh my God, a Cholula. There you go. I beat you to it unless you already did it. And if you did, thank you very much for leaving me the comment. That's not enough sauce. Come on. Bullseye. Nailed it. All right. We got to get this thing rolled before the tortilla dries out and cools off on us. We're rolling this sucker up. Oh. We're going to grill this thing off as soon as I get this thing rolled. She's pretty, she's beautiful. She's going in the pan. I got the pan over here hot. She's going on the comal, good and fancy. And we're going to put a little crisp on this thing and help some of the ingredients in here, like the sauces, which are cold. Not as fun to bite into that. So we're putting this thing in. I'll be back in a second when it's crispy. I can't wait either. All right, hold on. You got to wait. Just cook the burrito on all sides on the cast iron here. Pro tip, butter gets it nice and extra crispy. All right, I'm back. It's back. Let's dig into this thing and see what we got. Because I know you want to see the inside of this, and I want to too, because that means I get to eat it. And I'm going to stop waving this knife around, you know, because you don't want to do anything strange with knives because it's really dangerous. Don't do that. She cut like a dream. Yes, she did. Hold them up there so you can see them nice and high. They're dripping a little bit because it's got the goodness. I'm not waiting a second longer. I'm going in, folks, because if you've never had anything like this, that first bite's going to completely blow your mind. If you have had something remotely like this, that first bite is going to completely blow your mind. Oh my goodness. That is so good. Seriously, the blackening seasoning, the fish is cooked perfectly. It's still tender, but it has that little bit of crisp on the corners and stuff. All the flavors. The pineapple slaw. If you've never thought to put pineapple in your slaw for fish tacos and stuff like that, you have been missing out. It is the ingredient you've been looking for your entire life. Trust me. It is fantastic. Remember to do that always. Lime juice is just enough. There's that kiss. You got that acid flavor in there. And then the funky cotija cheese. Is that the perfect fish burrito? Yeah. It is. And that's all I have to say about that. I thank you for watching this video. I'm going to do a bunch more crazy burrito things. I'm just getting started. This sucker right here is, well, I'm not really getting started, but I'm officially gone. Wait till you see what's coming next. And if you want to see that stuff, it helps if you're subscribed to the channel and you hit the notification bell. Then you'll know when all my videos come out. If you don't do that, it's just guessing, and let's be honest, guessing never works. So do those things. Hit the like button if you like the video. And you know what else I like? I like you guys watching these videos, and I can't wait to make another one for you. And when I do, I will see you there. Until then, have a good one. Bye.